Hello students. So last week I was asked to write the program on array operations, but someone have returned the written program with errors. So someone have not tried at all. Okay, but the actual method how to write the program in order to perform different array operations like creating array, inserting array elements, deleting array elements, searching array element, reverse the array, display the array, etc. So we need to create a small menu, means using character user interface. So in order to create the menu, so what you need to do is, okay, so first of all in the int main, so you should take the variables, okay, like say array is a, say maximum is of 100, okay. Next you need to say I for index, isn't it? Say n, so n is nothing but size of the array. Similarly you take one more variable for choice itself, ch or say choice. So this is enough. So these variables are enough in order to work with the main, okay. Suppose next, so you will say clear screen, and here you need to input the array elements. How you will input the array elements? So first of all you should say enter the size of array, isn't it? Enter size of array. Enter size of array. See. Next, so you should use the scanf, isn't it? You should use the scanf. So put this semicolon, and here so use the scanf. In the scanf you should write %d, okay, then use comma and say ampersand n is nothing but the size, n is nothing but size. So these two lines, so one printf and one scanf, will prompt the user to enter the size of array initially, but maximum size is 100 itself, okay. So next, in the next part, so we need to input the array elements. Input n array elements. Input n array elements. So how to input n array elements? So for that, so you need to say outside the loop, okay, you need to say enter %d elements. So this particular statements, inputting array size and inputting array elements, almost all students have done the same thing, okay. So for that, so here use the comma for and say n. So if you give like this, enter %d elements, say if the n value is 5, if the n value is 5, so this will prompt or this will display on the screen like enter 5 elements, because n value is 5. Next you need to take the for loop, say where I equal to 0 initially and I less than n and I plus plus, okay. So next you need to say input all array elements. So in order to input all array elements, so we can say ampersand, array name is a of I means for the first round it is 0, second round 1, 2, 3, like that up to last one. So this will input n array elements, okay. Next is creating menu. So next is nothing but creating menu for operations. Creating menu for operations. So how to create the menu? So in order to create the menu, so here there are two things. So the menu should be displayed not only once. If you create array, then you can insert the array elements. Similarly you can go for deleting. So after deleting one element, you may go for inserting elements. So after inserting elements, you may go for reversing your elements. After reverse, again you may go for deleting elements. So this should be in one particular loop. So should take while, say while 1. So while 1 is nothing but, okay, so which gives all these menu items repeatedly. So here you can say, first of all, so option 1 for create, isn't it? So here also you can do lot of things. In one printf you can give all the things. Say insert. So insert is second one, 2 dot insert. Next you say slash n 3 dot, means third option is say delete. Third option is delete. Okay, and slash n again. Fourth one is say search again slash n. Fifth one is reverse, and again slash n. Seventh one is what you can say display, of course, display, and again slash n. Eighth one is say exit. So like that you need to. So in the while loop, so you will say 1 for create, 2 for insert, 3 for delete, 4 for search, 5 for reverse, 5, then it is 6, I think, 6 for display, and next one 7 for exit. So these are the options. Okay, these are the options. So next what you need to do is you should say printf enter the choice. So here so again use scanf. That choice is integer, so %d, next comma %ch, choice name is ch. Depending upon the choice, we should execute certain operations. Here in this, so use the switch case statement. Switch depend on or on the value of say choice. Say open brace. Switch ch. If ch is 1, then case 1. Say case 2 colon. Say case 3. Say case 4. Say case 5. Say case 6. Say case 7. So what you need to do is, so case 1 means what? Create. So in order to create the array element, so array element is created. Of course here it is created. Suppose if it is not here, create. So enter size of array, and this one, this must be put inside the case 1. This must be given inside the. So if it is already created, no problem. Otherwise you need to select this and say okay. So you have to put here inside this. So these procedures like okay, so these things will create the size of array and also percentage of elements. Okay, next line is nothing but break. So what you can do is you can put all these things in one particular function. So say function name is create. So you can give all these things in a function, say called create. So you can create, you can say create. Create is a function. So call this function. Let the function will do all those things. So what is that function? So you need to write the function here. It is void function, void create. Okay. So its parameter will be that. Okay. So inside this means you have to define the create function. Inside that, so you need to write all those things. Okay, create and say break. Similarly for 2. So what do you mean by 2? 2 means insert function, isn't it? So again you should call the insert function. You should call the insert function. So insert function means say insert. Just call the insert function. Call the insert function. Next say break. Similarly for 3. 3 is nothing but, okay, 3 means delete. So call the function delete. Call the function delete. Then say break. Each case statement must have the break statement. Next, what is 4th one? 4 means search. Okay, call the function search. So you need to define all those things. Okay, then say break. For 5 is nothing but reverse. So call the function reverse. Call the function reverse. You know how to reverse, how to search, how to delete, how to insert, etc. Isn't it? So break. Next, what is 6? 6 means display, isn't it? So display. Display means it should display all array elements. How to display? So you should use one for loop for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Then printf %d slash n double quotes close comma a of I. So like that you have to display. So for each and every operation you need to create. This is the best way. Of course someone has given entire statements here itself in the case 2 or case 3. So don't write like that. So make the program simplify first. Okay. So what the function has to do with the choices or the cases. When case is 1, it should create the array element. Means it should ask the user to prompt or enter the size of the array and also array elements. Similarly, when case is 2 means user wish to insert the element, then insert function should be called. In the insert function you collect all the informations or you write all the statements needed to insert the element. Similarly for delete, for search, for reverse, display. For the 7th one is nothing but quit, isn't it? So you can say, you can use exit. So exit 1, or sometimes you can go to, you can use the statement like go to here you can use the label so that it will come to this particular point. So this is how to make the program simplify. I have not written even all these functions, but here you need to write void, say insert, void insert. Okay, so call the insert function. Okay, so next similarly call the another function, delete function. Call delete function. Similarly call search function, void search function. Similarly another one is say wide reverse. Next, say wide display. Okay, wide display. So define all these things. So prototypes of this one. Then define these functions after this. Here you need to write each and everything about this. Okay, and one more thing, you need not to write once again int a of 100 in every function. So in the function definition, only use ij or element or position, like, so only those variables you are needed to search or delete or insert, etc. Okay, so don't write once again this one. So you can pass this parameter. While inserting you pass it, while deleting you pass it, while searching you pass it, while reverse you pass it, display of course you can pass the parameters. Okay, I have not given any passing parameter technique here, so use the passing technique. Okay, passing parameter technique, so you can write all those things. Okay, so this is the hint that I can give for you. Okay, so in order to correct the program that you have written, so this while loop here has been taken in order to make this repeat. Suppose once you create the what you can say array element, then you may go for insert, you may go for delete, or you may go for search, reverse, display. Okay, so these are the options which can be selected repeatedly or one after another or anything. Suppose after creating array, if you use delete, so one element will be deleted. After deleting, you may go for display, or you may go for reverse, you may go for inserting element. So your program should prompt you or allow you to do different operations without closing the program, so you need to write while. Suppose if you have not given this one in the while loop, only one time you can insert, or you can delete, or you can search, or you can reverse or display. So only one of these options will be executed. So but the aim of the program is not like that. User may go for different operations in different orders. Okay, so keeping this in your mind, reconstruct the program. Okay, to create the array, to insert array element, to delete. So I have given all the codes for inserting, how to insert. So actually I have given the function itself in order to insert. So prototype you need to write. Prototype is nothing but like this. Okay, so and again one int. So if you want to insert means, okay, so it is enough. Okay, this is array and it is array size. Similarly for delete, so what you want to, so like that you need to write the prototype and you need to write the definition of it. Okay, so I hope you understood this concept. Okay, and you will rewrite the program so that you can easily write this structure of the program, and also you can easily understood this one. Otherwise, so what happens, case 1 statements will be very large, case 2 will be large, so you cannot find the error. Suppose if error occurs with 2, case 3 or 4 like that, so you are unable to debug the program, and it is simple way. So for the case 1, if the choice is 1, what you need to do is you need to create 2 insert, 3 delete, 4 search, 5 reverse, 6 display, 7 means exit. So it is very easy, using the fingers. What you can do, using the fingers you can do, isn't it? So if it is thumb, that means create, forefinger like that, middle, so next like that. Okay, so use these functions and write the statements, means definition of the functions, and then you write it, execute it. Okay, wherever errors are there, debug that and execute the program. So then write it back and send to me. Okay, fine. Thank you.